Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rich Life. Today, I am so happy to welcome Jamie Willis to the show. She is a top realtor in DC and Maryland, and she's also a DIY queen. And you know we love good DIY projects here at the Rich Life. So I invited her here to talk to us about how to style your kitchen and how to stage your kitchen too if you're selling your home. So welcome, Jamie, to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I know that there are a lot of people out there like me who go into model homes and just fall in love with them and say, oh my gosh, I've got to have everything in here. What is that? What is it about staged homes, model homes, or staged homes that people are selling? What is it about those that really gets us?
I think that's brand new. That feels fantastic. I think that it's always the latest in design, so you're getting a chance to see design in real life. And staging looks really great in model homes as well, and they almost always have it staged. You don't see very many empty models these days, and I think imagining your home as if it could be in its best version of itself, and almost none of us have a home like that.
Right.
Even if we got a model home, we're still trying to upgrade this thing, or wish we could pay money for that thing. So seeing everything done is like, ooh, exciting.
Right. But then we go back to reality. So a lot of what I want to talk about today is how do we maintain that beauty, those pretty things, but at the same time, functionality too, because we're just everyday people living our lives. Maybe we want to live it a little nicer aesthetically, right? But we also, a lot of us have kids, working, we're busy people. How do we balance both? What's your best tip or tips for balancing a little bit of both, beauty and function?
Well, you know what word I'm going to use. Edit. The more we can edit out of our lives, the more streamlined, the more functional, and the more beautiful it's going to be. So anywhere in your home that you can edit and get rid of all of the things that add clutter and stress in your lives and only keep out the beautiful and functional things, you're going to find that you enjoy your home so much more. We hold on to kitchen things that we don't use anymore, right? We hold on to old pots and pans, but we got new ones. Or we don't think to upgrade something that we use every single day. If you use a coffee pot every day, why shouldn't it be beautiful?
Yeah. Edit. So that's the word of the video.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Edit. So we're going to be doing a lot of editing today, right?
Yes.
You're going to show us how to not only style our homes for our everyday living, but also how to stage too from the perspective of a realtor. For those of us who are out there selling our homes, we need to know how to present it in its best state. And because the kitchen is the center of the home for so many of us, we need to make sure it looks great. And it's also the most expensive room too, right?
Yeah, it is definitely the most expensive room. So you're not always going to be able to show and present the room with all of the things you wish you could have done before you sell the home. Oh, I wish we could have gotten those new cabinets or new countertops. It's okay. But we can definitely edit and stage your kitchen so it looks its best version of itself for sale.
All right, I love that. So I'm looking forward to doing that with you. We'll be right back to show you how we transform the Rich Life kitchen from one that's maybe not so rich to one that feels rich, but not in the money sense, right? But in the style and how you feel in your own space. All right, so Jamie, we're in my kitchen now.
Yes.
I want you to sell my house, but we got to fix my kitchen first. What's the first thing you would tell me to do?
I would say, can we get all of the food off of the countertops and put it away? So here we have a bunch of chips and snacks. We have our cereals. We have bread, oils, teas, all of that off the countertop and put away somewhere. So we're editing the space and making it as clean as possible.
Okay, but here's a big question. For those of us out there who don't have the space, what do we do if we can't just move the food to our cabinets because we don't have enough cabinets?
Stop eating.
We can't do that. Because we love food here at the Riche Life.
No, we don't advocate stop eating. We advocate put it in beautiful containers. So if you have to have the food out because you have a really tiny kitchen, and believe me, I'm right there with you. I have a 9x9, really tiny corner kitchen. And you have to have the food out, have a container for it. So can you buy some containers that are beautiful looking, that are colorful, that add little pops of fun to your countertop, and then put the food in those containers. Now that might not be the most efficient way to get your cereal out every morning, so you don't want to do that forever. But if you're selling your home, it's a great way to stage it and still be able to live in there. If you're styling your home, it may be something that you want to do forever. You know, just have a container that looks great and keep your food in those containers.
Sure, that makes sense. Everyone knows I love pretty things, so I'm all about the pretty containers to put your food in.
Yeah.
All right, so got our food off the countertops or on the countertops in nice containers.
Yeah.
What's next?
As much additional clutter as we can get rid of, let's put that away as well. So your cutting board, I don't know if you're like me, but my utensil jar is massive and overflowing, and you try to take one thing out and you get 17 things, right? So can we edit the utensil container? Can we put the hot pads and towels away? If you have things on top of your stove, let's get them back inside the stove if you don't have a lot of cabinet storage or in cabinetry. Yeah, just edit as much as you can off of the countertops of stuff that doesn't need to be here.
Okay, Jamie, food's off the counter or in beautiful containers. We've cleaned off the clutter from the countertop. In an ideal world, of course, we didn't do it now, but what should we do next?
Let's talk about your appliances. We all have a lot of kitchen appliances. A lot of them serve just one purpose for us, and they're on our countertops. If you are not using your appliance every day, I think it should go. If you are using your appliance every day and it's not beautiful, I also think it should go. So if you're looking at this set of appliances, you might use a blender every day. This is probably not the most beautiful blender on the market. Can we find one that's, you know, they have all these funky colors now, right? The teal, the reds, the yellows, the oranges. Like, find a blender that really matches your style and get it for every day. If you're not toasting every day, put it in a cabinet, put it on a shelf. I'm positive nobody's crock-potting every day. I mean, maybe there's one of you out there, I don't know, but most of us are not. So this can go away. And the KitchenAid, if we're staging, the KitchenAid is actually a really lovely staging item because it's beautiful, because it sort of shows people like what could be in a kitchen. So I might keep this in the kitchen, even though we don't use it every day. But if you don't have a KitchenAid, or you're not using it every day, or we're not staging it to sell, but we're just styling your kitchen, I would get rid of that unless, again, it's beautiful, it matches your style.
All right, guys, Jamie has helped us conquer the countertops. Now we're here at the sink, and how do we fix this?
Well, I think this is a couple of different things, right? For staging purposes, we want everything, all dishes, of course, off the sink, out of the sink, off the counters, and put away. We want all of our soaps and our sponges and things like that, again, off the counters. If we want to have a soap on the counter, it's got to be beautiful.
Of course.
Right? Beautiful soaps is a big part of our staging. We have beautiful soaps in the kitchen and all the bathrooms when we stage homes. When you're showing a home that you're living in, make sure that you're cleaning up the kitchen anytime you leave the house, so you're not leaving the house with a mess either. And I think if we're just styling your home, this is something that you guys can build into your routine, that as soon as you're done with dinner or breakfast or lunch, that you're getting the dishes out of the sink and into the dishwasher or into a rack and off of the counter, and it'll make you feel so much better about the kitchen.
So I hope that you guys got a lot out of this whole video today. I had such a good time hanging out with you. Jamie is a great person to ask lots of questions. I ask you lots of questions. A lot of other people ask you questions too. In fact, your Facebook public account is called Just Ask Jamie, right?
Just Ask Jamie.
Yes, and Jamie is spelled Jaime.
Well done.
Yes, I try. Okay. So check her out. And if you have really, really specific questions, send them to us and maybe we can do another show.
That would be great.
Follow-up video. Any sort of real estate design questions, just shoot them our way. And I want to do another video. I do. But we want to know what you want to know. So let us know. And make sure you subscribe too so that you can stay up to date with all of the latest here at The Riche Life. Thanks again, Jamie.
Thank you.